This is the Retrospec Endeavor bike rack. We've got two bikes on it right now. It's got a center post with two sliders in it to hold the bikes around the top frames. You've got to get a top tube adapter if you don't have a step over frame. It's got these kind of standard wheel trays with a rubber strap to hold each wheel in. You can see the trays are adjustable. They slide in and out. You can adjust it to different size bike wheelbases. The trays are nice and wide, so they will fit the 4-inch, 5-inch wide fat bike tires in it just fine. It's got a tilt mechanism. You just push on the lever and you can pull the bike down so you can open the car while it's on here. It does hold the bikes fairly close together. You can see the clearance with them, how it is. It's got some wobble to it. It does have an anti-wobble device in the end, but in the mechanism, the tilt mechanism, there is some slop, as tight as I can get the bolt. So there's a little bit of slop in it, but it's not too bad. According to Retrospec, this bike rack is good for 80 pounds per tray. This is good for larger e-bikes, like the fat tire e-bikes, like an Aventon Adventure. This is two e-bikes on here right now, an Aventon Level 2 and an Aventon Rambless. So these are both 60 to 65 pound bikes with the batteries in them. This is the Retrospec bike rack as it comes out of the box. It comes in a lot of pieces with some assembly required. So we're gonna dig into it and get this put together. So here we are, we've got it assembled on the car. Not too hard to do, just a few simple steps. It is possible to do it with the included tools that they give you. However, your own ratchet and socket set will make tightening these bolts a lot faster, but you can do it with what they gave you. The mass has some play in it. Once you tighten the trays up enough, there's no wobble on the tray. There is a little bit of wobble on the center joint, but that's all. Overall, it's fairly solid feeling. It's got these two ratchets. These are ratcheting positions, so you can tighten them down to both for the inside bike and the outside bike. And then the tray positions obviously are adjustable to fit the wheelbase on the bike. And then some straps to hold the wheels down. They gave you this pin to keep the rack from tipping out. So when you want to tip the back open to get stuff out of your car, you do have to take the pin out. And then you can use this lever to unlock it. And that will let you tip the rack down. This is the anti-rattle mechanism for the bike. It's just this metal U-bracket with a thread in it. And it just sits in here. It's not otherwise attached at all. And you stick the pin in and thread it. But you'll note, right now it goes in, but when you slide this in the car, this can slide in and out. It doesn't say nothing holding position. So when you slide in the car, this is a high chance of sliding out of alignment with the bolt hole. So it might be good to stick some tape or something in here just to take up some of the gap, like a lava silicone, just to hold it aligned. That would make it a lot easier if you're gonna load it and unload it off your car on a regular basis. If you're just leaving it on your car all the time, this isn't a big deal. We're gonna go load two bikes on this now and see how long it takes. We haven't adjusted this or done anything whatsoever other than just assemble it. So this is the first time trying, so let's see how it goes. Now, right away it's an issue when you have the mast down to get the first bike on. It's in the way of the tire holder, so. We're gonna have to kind of just prop it up here and get the mast lifted up, which is gonna be a little tricky because it's snapped down right now, so we're gonna have to set the bike back off a second. Because we need two hands to snap this. Okay, the wheelbase is a little bit short, so we'll probably push the little bit more length. That's about good. We're centered in both wheels, so we'll stop it. Stop this one here, tighten these up for this bike. Okay, now let's get the second bike on. It really helps to get the pedals so they're kind of at opposing sides. And the easy way is gonna brake. And then you can tip one wheel off. Get it in the tray. And then the back of it's not too hard to lift after that. Now we're a bit short on the wheelbase, so let's slide the front back as far back as we can take it. And we're still short, so the back wheel's got to move forward like 3 or 4 inches. Okay, that's about it right there. So we'll slide this ratchet down. Now they gave this ratcheting safety strap to use that they want you to kind of figure eight around the center post with the bikes. Now I don't know how many people are actually going to use this because the size of this ratchet strap is going to be challenging, to say the least, to get this somewhere where the strap isn't going to rub against the bike paint. So this was a good intention on their part, but I don't see how anyone's actually going to use this. Because wrapping it around here, there's almost no way this metal's not going to touch the bike frame no matter how you do this. So we're probably going to use a different strap than what they gave us. All right, I'm going to unload the 2 bikes just single-handed to see how easy it is to get the bikes back off again if you're by yourself. Obviously, this outer tray is going to be real easy. If you're by yourself, obviously use the outer tray only. It's the inner one that's going to be a little bit challenging with the center post. Okay, first bike is gone. Now we'll do the second bike, so unstrap the straps. We'll loosen the ratchet at the top. Now, one pain with this is because it has this little spring-loaded pin in the bottom. And there, if you hold the bike in, we can get it. So we can get it almost past it, but the pedal is going to get in the way here. So it's probably easier to tiff it towards the front. Oh, we're gonna get it caught in something up there. Because, you know, the tray does kind of get in the way of the front wheel. The wheel and the bike, whatever you have on here first. So I'd say it's very easy to use if you're only using the outer tray. If you're using the inner tray, definitely a second person helps for loading and unloading. Overall, this is a really good value for a bike rack. For the cost, it's tough to beat for a bike rack that can hold 80-pound bikes. It's easy to load if you're only loading the outer tray by yourself. If you're loading the inner tray, definitely a second person helps. Again, it does have a little wobble in the center joint, and that's probably one of the few downsides. And the mechanism, the anti-rattle mechanism, is a little bit hard to get in the car. It may take you a few tries so it doesn't slide out in the end. But overall, this is a great value for what you're paying for it. So if you need a bike rack that'll hold a heavy bike, I would definitely check out the Retrospec Endeavor.